When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
Or you press up and immediately take a foul in the backcourt. Clutch one there. You don't even have to foul now. 4-point lead. Here comes Fox. 5 seconds remaining. Fox to Wemby. Wemby tries a three, puts it up, off the mark. Anunoby the rebound. It's over. It's over. Knicks fans, this is not a dream. Your long, long wait has ended. Go ahead and cry. After 53 years, the Knicks are finally NBA champions once again.
The schmoozer himself, the legend, great WFAN voice, and a terrific guy, my friend, Steve Summers.
Honor. Yes, an honor to be on with you once again, Sid, and thank you for having me.
Oh, come on. The honor is ours. We love you. You're a legend. And I got to tell you, my friend Beningo, our friend was on a couple of days ago. He's now on this show once a week. Beningo, Carton, they're all on once a week. And he said last year on this show, he said, Sid, my greatest fear is that I'm going to die. And none of my teams, he roots for the Mets, the Knicks, the Rangers, and the Jets. They're never going to win another championship. Now Beningo got it. Steve, you ought to feel the same way, no?
Oh, yeah. But one thing, though, Sid, I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of living and all of the things that can happen. I'll tell you this. Thought you're talking about a run in the postseason. You're talking magic. You're talking miracles. You're talking iconic, you're talking historical, and all of those boxes you have to check for the Knickerbockers. And I thought they really won. I began to really seriously think they're going to win it after Game 4. They were down by 27 at half. They were down by 29 in the third. They were down by 20 with 9:33 to play. And then they got the most iconic Knickerbocker moment. And I'm trying to figure out, and maybe you can help me with this, what other moments were similar to what OG Anunoby did with that tip-in. And I can think of David Tyree with the helmet. I can think of Jeter with that flip to Posada to nail Giambi at home plate. You could talk about Willis Reed. You can talk about Joe Namath. You can bring up Bill Buckner, Bobby Thompson, the shot heard around the world in 1951. I mean, there have been some iconic, historical, magical New York sports moments. And OG's tip-in, with 1.2 seconds to go, absolutely, I was speechless.
Yeah.
I do a podcast now. I was absolutely speechless.
Yeah.
It just takes your breath away what they were doing, turning upside down, gravity.
No,
everything down turned up.
I think you nailed all the big moments. I mean, you could add Stephon Matteau's goal against the Devils, the great Howie Rose call. That's
absolutely.
You can throw that. Larry Ritz wants his home run against the Braves in there. But at any rate, I think you named all of them, and it was because it was the Knicks, and it's been 53 years. I learned this today. You would know this, actually, Steve.
Yeah.
As we get set for the parade on Thursday. Now, we know this is the third Knickerbocker championship, but the first two in 1960, 70, and 73, John Lindsay was in charge here. There was no parade. So even though this is the third Knick championship, this will be the first time ever the Knicks will go down the Canyon of Heroes.
And you think the confetti is going to fall? And you know what I was also thinking? There might have been, Sid, more New York Knickerbocker watch parties than those attending the 3 games the Mets had with St. Louis.
It's true. It's true.
You know, I'm just thinking there were so many watch parties, even with the restrictions and the traffic and some foolish people, you know, that showed up drug-riddled or alcohol-riddled, you know, getting themselves arrested. But for the most part, there were so many people so excited at so many watch parties. I don't think too many people, other than the diehard Met fan, might have been paying attention or attending any of the 3 Citi Field games that the Mets had with St. Louis.
No, nobody cared. Now, listen, I got to tell you, during this Knick run, and I'll be at the Yankee game tomorrow night, love Randy Levine and that whole organization. They really are terrific. During this Knick run, Aaron Judge got hurt, and nobody talked about it. I mean, Yankees are they're actually winning games without him. They had a great weekend against Toronto, and they beat up on the Cleveland Guardians before that. But think about that. Judge got hurt, and really nobody was talking about it.
Yeah, you make an excellent point, and you're talking about not just the best player on the Yankees, you're talking about arguably the best player in the game.
Yeah.
And you're right about that. And, of course, the Yankee fan right now is concerned about Weathers, you know, who can't get anybody out. But the bottom line is the Yankees are right where they should be, right at the top of their division. They'll win that division, and they have a great, great chance of getting themselves to where they want to go in October. And I'm not talking about a Halloween party.
You're right, and the Dodgers are probably not as good, although we don't know. It's still early in the season. Not as good as we thought they may be, so we thought the Yankees would get to the World Series and get their heads handed to them by the Dodgers, but who knows? Maybe expectations should be even bigger for the Yanks. We'll see.
This summer, soccer is here, and so are the watch parties. And Uber Eats has your game day essentials covered with 30% off orders from Aldi, Kroger, and Dollar General. Everything you need to keep your crowd happy, delivered straight to your door. Chips, dips, fresh ingredients, and more. Order in so you can lock in for the games. 30% off your grocery order, only on Uber Eats for a limited time.
You have one new message. Translating. Disney and Pixar's Hoppers is now available on Disney+.
You could say that again.
Critics are calling it Pixar's funniest movie ever and a wildly entertaining ride. Blizzard Potato. It's certified fresh and verified hot.
Now we party.
This is incredible!
Wow, I am clearing the rest of the day.
Disney and Pixar's Hoppers, now available on Disney+. Rated PG.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel, maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
This episode is brought to you by Tidy Cats, here to level up your litter game with their new Performance Plus lineup. Your home is your happy place. Your cats, VIPs. So when it comes to the litter box, excellence isn't optional. Choose from products that specialize in max power clumping, low tracking, or odor fighting so advanced, stink won't see it coming. Tidy Cats Performance Plus. Mission mighty, keep it tidy. Shop now at tidycats.com.
So in the final 60 seconds, Steve, because running out of time here. Again, you've been a legendary New York sports voice forever. You are. You're as good as it gets, and everybody loves you. This Knick moment, I know you called it iconic and historic, but in terms of comparing it to everything else you've seen in New York, Giants Super Bowls and Yankees World Series and a Ranger Cup in '94, where does this land?
Well, it's got to be right there at number one, because of how resilient they were and are. And Brunson, you know, now the argument is going to be who's the greatest point guard in Knickerbocker history, Frazier or Brunson. Well, and Frazier was the best Knickerbocker point guard then, Brunson, the best New York Knickerbocker point guard now. And, I mean, what he did with his 45 points, in some quarters, he outscored the opposition.
Yep.
And, you know, if I'm General Motors, I'm going to rename my clutch the Brunson. You want to shift gears? Move your Brunson.
I love it, the clutch. You're right. I'm still giving the edge to Clyde only because he won 2. And last I checked, Brunson won 1. I'm going Clyde 1, Reed 2, Brunson 3, but the book has not been completely written yet.
Oh, no. I mean, and they're not even the favorites to win next year.
No.
They're like number 3 or number 4.
Well, they should be. They're older. I think San Antonio should be the favorites. Knicks beat them this year, but that is a very good young team. And Wembanyama's got to get his head together. He's a little wacky, that guy. But they're a pretty good team. So we'll see. Either way, this is we're still enjoying it. Thursday's the big day. And you, Steve Summers, are the greatest. We love you. Thank you so much.
Well, you know I feel the same way about you, and they still miss you at WFAN. Sid, thank you for having me on.
Oh, come on. It's always a big deal for us. It's an honor. That is the great Steve Summers. I love that guy.
Thanks for listening to Sid and Friends in the Morning. You can hear Sid and Friends in the Morning weekday mornings at 6. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder.
What the heck is going on here?
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.